Alrighty, what's up, metalheads? And everybody else, it is I, your metal god. Well, not Rob Halford, but I'm a metal god. Peter Joseph here for another video, right here, guess what, on the Metal God 669 channel. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down there in the bowels of hell. So subscribe to my channels down in the description box. Share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to hit that bell. Slap it like it's your bass guitar. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next one. Because if you miss anything, you need to get hit in the fucking head with a bass drum. Pretty much. That's all I gotta say about that. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish, but don't leave stupid comments, because you're going to get sent out of here. The bouncers are going to take you away and then throw you out like yesterday's garbage. So please, respect the channel, and that's all I got to say about that. And if you're brand new here, well, rock on, my brother, and sister, of course. No discrimination. Rockers. Male and female. So, if you're brand new to the channel, you want more of metal news, some tribute videos to the faithful departed in wrestling or music or anything else, and some concert footage. I know it gets copyright claimed, but I don't give a fuck, because I don't, do I get money from it? No. Do I need it? No. Do I care about the claims? No. At all, I do not. So, pretty much YouTube, you can kiss my ass. And that's pretty much it. But if you want more content on the channel, I got more coming in the next few weeks into the end of the year and maybe into 2025. We'll have to see what happens with that. But if you're new, well, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, you grab a cold one, like this one. Put your feet up, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And if you like it, great. Leave a like, leave a comment if you wish. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can. But just be respectful, like I said before. And enjoy the show. If you like it, great. Get the fuck out of here. And that's that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday night, and you know what that means. We got AEW Dynamite coming up in about an hour or so. Should be an interesting show. The fallout from Wrestle Dream 2. We got some new champions. We got Kosuke Takeshita, the new Intercontinental Champion. We'll see what happens with him. And we have a brand new World Heavyweight Champion for the 4th time. And that's Jon Moxley. So we're going to hear from Mox tonight. We're also going to have my good friend, and yours, saying with me now. You ready? It's all about the boom! It's time for Adam Cole, baby! Yep, he's going to be returning to Dynamite tonight. Well, MJF is waiting for him, and he promises to beat the shit out of Adam Cole, baby. So see what happens tonight, as we're now on the road to our next actual pay-per-view, which is Full Gear, November the 23rd, 2024. We got Battle of the Belts this weekend, probably the last one, because Rampage go bye-bye pretty soon, and Battle of the Belts probably go bye-bye pretty soon, but we'll see what happens with that. But we're going to be in San Jose, California tonight. It should be a good show. Coming up in about an hour from now, on that great station of TBS. We got that. Also, I'm wearing the colors, baby. It is time for the Mets. I know I don't have it. It is what it is. But anyway, I have it open because I'm wearing a fight shirt. But anyway, the METS Mets. The New York Mets are back home for more October baseball. Game 3 of the NLCS at Citi Field. It's packed. I've seen pictures from people that are there already. It is packed. It is going to be electric tonight. We got Walker Buehler On the mound for the Dodgers, and on the mound for the Mets, Luis Severino. And the Mets will be in their black uniforms, which I have one, but it's dirty. Yeah, but it is what it is. But what are you gonna do? So hopefully a big, huge Met win tonight. Go up 2-1. Game 4 Thursday night in Citi Field. Game 5 as well will be in Citi Field, which might be the clincher depending on what happens tonight and maybe tomorrow. We got that. And yes, Yankee fans, I know you're boasting. You got the champagne ready already because the Skankies are up 2-0 over the Guardians, even though the Yankees are not playing that great. But still, it's the Guardians. I mean, 2 easy teams, and they're about to go to the World Series. I hate saying that. Unless a humongous collapse, which could happen. I don't see it, but you never know. So, it looks like, we're just about halfway there to a Subway Series, depending on what the Mets do in the next 3 days. But then again, Cleveland can, we got 3 in Cleveland. Hey, Cleveland, you might want to win some games here and actually play some fucking defense. Last 2 games, the Cleveland Guardians looked like the Bad News Bears. Fumbling and bumbling and dropping pop-ups, easy pop-ups. I mean, seriously now? This is the playoffs and you're playing like this is freaking spring training? Come on now. Making it look too easy for the Yankees. Too easy. But if the Yankees win the next 2 games, Garrett Cole is going to pitch Game 1 of the World Series. And he knows he does not want to face the Mets. Because we whipped him, not once, but twice. So, Yankee fans, you better hope the Mets don't get the World Series. But if they do, and I think they will, bye-bye, so long, farewell in 6 games. Oh, I would fucking love for the Mets to clinch the Worlds and win the World Series in Yankee Stadium. That would be epic. Because we saw in 2000, when the Yankees won, they won at Chase Stadium in Game 5. So, 24 years later, we can see the Mets doing the reverse. But we'll talk the World Series probably next week, but we'll see. Let's just worry about tonight. Tonight is not a big game, and we got games 3 and 4, but really, you kind of want to win this game, and then worry about Game 4, and win Game 4. This series is pretty much over, because you don't really want to go back to LA and clinch in LA, with Flaherty probably in Game 5, or possibly a Game 6, and then probably all hands on deck in Game 7. So, if Sean Manaea has to pitch, it'll probably be Game 6. Most likely. And then Severino will probably pitch Game 7. Because it'll be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, Monday he'll be on full rest. So Severino could pitch tonight, then he can pitch a Game 7. Or, if the Mets win in 5, or possibly a 6th game, he will pitch Game 1 of the World Series against possibly Garrett Cole. That should be interesting. A current Yankee against a former Yankee. And I think that former Yankee knows a lot about those guys. Oh, I think he won one of those games against the. I think he won a game against the Yankees when he pitched. I could be wrong, but anyway, we'll talk about that later. Let's just worry about tonight. Hopefully the Mets can, Sevy can do what Sean Manaea did, pick up from where he left off, put Ohtani, put Mookie Betts, and especially Freddie Freeman, those 3 guys, shut them down, they get nothing, and then the Mets just feast on Walker Buehler and that crappy, horrible bullpen. But we'll see what happens with of that. So that's tonight. We got Dynamite and we got the Mets at the same fucking time. But thankfully, I'll be watching Dynamite live. I have the Met game on my phone, so be fine. So we'll get all that. We will get all that. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody had a great Wednesday. A little cool here in the Northeast. It's going to be a little bit cooler tomorrow, but the warm-up is going to start, which is great. No wonder I'm feeling kind of under the weather a little bit, because there's fucking allergies and the weather going from up, down, like my dick in your mom's ass, but it's the way fall is sometimes, especially early fall. But by the time you hit November, it's going to get cold. And then we got winter coming up. We'll get that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I want to quickly get these videos out of the way. I will do AEW Dynamite later tonight. Try to get NXT up after this video, but it's not going to be a long video. I already went 11 minutes, but it is what it is. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we got some big, huge, scary metal news. And if you've been, you haven't been, around lately, today especially, if you haven't looked on social media, or like I do, I usually go on Blabbermouth or whatever, Blabbermouth, Rock Feed, any metal site I can find. Today was a very scary day in the world of heavy metal. And for those of you who don't know, Jake E. Lee almost died today. Or really, yesterday. Because this happened yesterday, we found out today, actually. This morning, I actually found out. So, anyway. So, ex-Ozzy Osbourne guitarist Jake E. Lee shot multiple times in Las Vegas yesterday. But there is a silver lining to this. He will fully recover. Thank the Lord for that. But anyway, let me get to the story from Blabbermouth. Anyway, as confirmed by management, legendary rock guitarist Jake E. Lee, who's been with Ozzy in the early days of Ozzy, Badlands, came over from Badlands, and his, I don't know if he's still around, but Red Dragon Cartel, was shot multiple times early Tuesday morning in Las Vegas in a street shooting. I don't know if Jake was targeted or just either a random thing. Maybe whoever was shooting around Las Vegas was going after some guy. Maybe it was some gang-related shit. I don't know. But anyway, he's expected to fully recover. That's the best news. Las Vegas authorities believe the shooting was completely random, obviously, because it's Vegas. So, for all you people that are going to WrestleMania in April next year, you better want to, protect yourselves. Not with guns or anything, just be safe, because you never know what's going to happen in Vegas. I say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but, just be safe and be well and just look around once when you're down there, because you never know what could happen. Anyway, so this happened while Jake E. Lee took his dog out for a walk in the early morning hours, and just some random schmuck just started shooting. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know how many times he got hit. Well, multiple times. Well, I guess that's like 2 or more. So that's, Anyway, as the incident is under police investigation, no further comments will be forthcoming. Jake and his family appreciate respecting their privacy at this time, because it's traumatic and all that shit. The guy almost died. We got that. For those of you who don't know who the fuck Jake E. Lee is, I don't know where the fuck you been. He replaced the late, great Randy Rhoads in 1983, playing on great albums like Bark of the Moon in 1983 to 1986, The Ultimate Sin, and then there was some problems later on, right before that he made Ozzy made his next album, is the epic No More Tears, but after that was that. Earlier this month, Jake was asked in an interview with Tone Talk if he ended up getting surgery on his hands after it was reported a few months ago that he was suffering from carpal tunnel syndrome. That sucks. He said, I did not. I thought I had carpal tunnel. I went to a neurologist, and they poked the needles in me, then zapped me. They said I had carpal tunnel, so then I made an appointment with a wrist surgeon, which took a while. Obviously, you can't get an appointment that quick. Anyway, he says, I went there. She asked to see some x-rays, which nobody had ever done. She said, well, before we talk about surgery... And then she took x-rays, came back and said, you don't have carpal tunnel. You don't have it. If anybody had taken an x-ray of your wrist, they would have seen you don't have carpal tunnel. I hate when that happens. You have cancer. No, you don't have cancer. What do I got? That's why all these doctors are so fucking stupid sometimes. They'll diagnose you with one thing, and then you go to another doctor, it's like, oh, no, you're fine. That's what it, you know why they call it? They call themselves MDs? Because they're mentally dumb. Glad I never became a doctor. I'm not mentally dumb physically, but, I know people say that, but, fuck you, man. But I'm smarter than the average bear, and I'm smarter than you, so fuck you. Anyway. Jake said, I don't have any cartilage left in my right hand. Damn. She said, I have very little in my left hand, but the left one doesn't really bother me, so it's all bone on bone rubbing against each other. Ow! That's nasty. So right now I'm getting cortisone shots in the wrist. Lots of fun there. I know about cortisone shots. I got 2 already in my back, plus an epidural, which I'm probably going to get another one. Probably in a month or 2. Just going to see. And it comes and goes. The pain right now, it comes and goes, which is good, but still. I still have a lot of back and knee pain. I'm going for an MRI on my knee Friday. I don't think I have anything. My doctor yesterday told me it might be just tendinitis, not arthritis. Tendinitis. So it might be some, just like, snap, crackle, pop type thing, but who knows at this point. I'm old. I'm brittle. But at least I'm not CM Punk. Sorry. Anyway. So basically, Jake's under pain management now. So either that or fuse the bones together. Ooh, fusion. Not that type of fusion. Fusion. Ha! Okay. Not that type of fusion. It's not Dragon Ball Z. Anyway. Which Steve Morse did. Who the hell? I forgot who Steve Morse is. Oh, isn't it the guy that did that, I thought it was a Mastodon, but, didn't he go to the January 6th thing? Now he's, going to jail or something like that. Anyway, it's like, it would change your playing style. If you get this fuse, now it's all elbow, maybe fingers, then I'll get tennis elbow. So she said, so the doctor said she recommends pain management. Let's see if we can get you playing without fusing the bones together, which sounds radical, man. And it is better. He's playing better. I've seen, excuse me. I see some stuff of Jake lately. I think he's playing almost as better than he did in the 80s. He didn't play for 4 or 5 years because everybody thought he was dead. And then on the ever so popular great hit show, That Metal Show, they had a segment called Where Are They Now? Or Whatever Happened To, and they were like, they got some emails like, hey, whatever happened to Jake E. Lee? Then they finally found him, they brought him on the show, and he talked what he was doing, and he finally came back, formed Red Dragon Cartel, which is not a great band, but still. They have Phil Varone, who was on Saigon Kick, and Skid Row, bassist Anthony Esposito, and they just added singer Darren James Smith to their lineup. So that's that. But even when he was on That Metal Show, they were asking him about, somebody asked him about royalties from Bark at the Moon with Ozzy and Sharon. Still hasn't got that because he wrote most of Bark at the Moon. And Sharon's like, oh, we don't need your money. Well, you think he left, basically. I'm like, I don't want to, I mean, if I'm not getting paid by Sharon, I'm out of here. Shannon! Give me my money, Shannon! So we got that. But, by the way, Jake E. Lee's favorite band, guess who? In This Moment. And he played on In This Moment's second best album that they've had, which is entitled Blood. He did the track You're Gonna Listen. He played the first solo. And then Chris Howard played the second one. So, if you think that In This Moment can't get people... Oh, I really wanted to ask. When I went on that metal show, you know, they asked Stump the Trunk. I was going to severely stump Eddie Trunk. I had the question all written out. I gave it to the people. They never let me answer. I was never picked, but if they let me do it, if Jake was on the show, that question would have been answered. That would have been asked. It's like, besides Jake E. Lee, what other Ozzy Osbourne guitarist has played for the mighty In This Moment? It's like, name the guitarist and name the song. He wouldn't have got that. He would have got Gus G. He wouldn't have got the song, though. I guarantee he would not get the song. But there's only been 2 Ozzy guitarists. It's been Jake E. Lee on Blood and Gus G on before that on Star Crossed Wasteland. He did the song called The Road. He did the solos. So, what are you gonna do? But anyway, yeah, so, Jake E. Lee got shot multiple times, yesterday, but he's gonna make a full recovery, that's the main thing, and, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, hopefully, Jake is resting at home, or he's still in the hospital. Hope he gets released soon, he goes back home, and... You know, next time maybe go out during the day. Not going to go out during the early morning there, Jake, walking your dog. Walking the dog! You know. Stuff like that. But, you know, it's scary. Scary. You never know what's gonna happen when you step outside. You get some maniac just going after you for no apparent reason. Maybe he's on drugs, Mr. Gambini, or, you know, just whacked out of his mind. I think that's what happened. Some schmuck in the early morning hours in Vegas was just going on a fucking shooting spree. And he hit Jake E. Lee at least 2, maybe 3 times. I don't know where, but Jake is survived, and he's gonna pull through. He's gonna make a full recovery, and then he's gonna go back on tour and play the loudest, fastest rock and roll he possibly could. And then Ozzy. Speaking of Ozzy came out and said that thank God that Jake is fine, and he talks about the Vegas shooting incident. I think it was a year or 2 ago. Let me just get the story from that. Where is it? Okay, here we go. I'm trying to find the actual story. Alright, here we go. And this was 10 miles from from the Las Vegas Strip. By the way, it was where he got shot. Where Jake E. Lee got shot. He was later taken to a hospital, at the hospital's ICU unit. He was fully conscious, doing well. So probably didn't hit him in areas where you think like the head or maybe the shoulder, maybe the leg. Who knows at this point? But he's doing well. He's expected to make a full recovery. That's, like I said, the big thing. Ozzy, who's going to be 76 in December, by the way, reacted to Jake E. Lee, who is 67, and on a statement from TMZ, he says, He says, it's been 37 years since I've seen Jake, but that still doesn't take away from the shock of hearing what happened to him. It's just another senseless act of gun violence. And then Ozzy said, I send my thoughts to him and his beautiful daughter Jade. I just hope he'll be okay. And that's it. Las Vegas authorities believe the shooting was completely random. Jake was shot early in the morning, around 2:45 in the morning, Las Vegas time. At that, he was walking his dog. Just some random schmuck just boom, Police are investigating the incident. No arrests have been made, obviously, because they probably can't find who did it. And also, other musicians have came out, and I talked about Jake E. Lee. Bret Michaels, my good friend of Poison, wrote on his Twitter page, to our friend Jake E. Lee, our thoughts, prayers, and concerns go out to you, my friend, after hearing the news of you being shot in Las Vegas. Neil Sean of Journey said, Crazy World, take care, Jake. Brad Gillis of Night Ranger, and also a great band you might know and love, Damn Yankees. Actually, no, not Brad, sorry, I was thinking of somebody else. Brad, who used to play with Ozzy before Jake came in, says, I just heard about Jake E. Lee. Glad to hear he's doing well. My thoughts are with you, buddy. So, and that's it. But, the metal world is relaxing right now. We're taking a big sigh of relief that this was not a serious issue, and then, God forbid, we would have had to hear the sad news that Jake E. Lee, probably one of the most underrated guitar players in metal, among others, God forbid we would have heard he passed away. He had that great guitar style, this and he's doing this. Kind of like, almost like he learned a little bit from Eddie Van Halen, another great man. By the way, David Lee Roth, fuck you. For not doing the Eddie Van Halen tribute show. David! We don't even need David Lee Roth at an Eddie Van Halen tribute show. Fuck him. So it's supposed to be Alex Van Halen, Michael Anthony, the original members of Van Halen, I assume Wolfgang, and 2 members of David Lee Roth's band. We're supposed to do this tribute to Eddie, and then right at the last minute, David Lee Roth's like, I don't want to do it. Because he has to get his way, because he's such a fucking egomaniac. Come on, Dave! So I don't know if we're ever going to get something with Eddie Van Halen tribute show. And if we do, please, for the love of God, just ban David Lee Roth from it. I don't care if you get Sammy Hagar, get Gary Sharon, I don't care. Just make this tribute show happen, whenever it does happen, if it comes to fruition. Keep Dave away. Because he needs some psychiatric help, that guy. But, it is what it is. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Leave me your thoughts and opinions about Jake E. Lee getting shot multiple times yesterday in Las Vegas by some random guy. But thankfully, once again, he's going to make a full recovery. That's the main thing. So get well, Jake. And hopefully you get back on tour, ripping that guitar apart, playing some, Bark at the Moon, maybe some Ultimate Sin stuff, I don't know. But we'll see what happens with that. I would love to see Jake at the Hall of Fame for Ozzy, because Ozzy's getting inducted. I would love to see Jake E. Lee there. Maybe, I know Ozzy's not gonna, I don't think that Ozzy's performing Because we all know why, because it was back. But I think there's going to be, like, certain people doing some songs of him, or maybe just one goddamn song, probably Crazy Train. But, I'd love to see, like, Jake on stage, like, ripping through Bark at the Moon next to Zakk Wylde. And maybe Joe Holmes will be there. I doubt that, because he used to play with Ozzy, too. Brad Gillis, maybe he'd be there, because he played with Ozzy for a couple months. But, you know. But definitely Zakk. I think Zakk's going to induct the boss. He's my boss. Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne! Can't wait for that. It's supposed to come. I think the induction ceremony is supposed to come out on TV in November, I think. I have to check that. But it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good show. Ozzy's going in, Peter Frampton, Dave Matthews Band, Oasis. Good bands, man. Good bands. Can't wait for that. I can't wait. It's going to be a good thing. And then next year, I hope we'll get like some of like Alice in Chains, maybe Soundgarden, STP, Stone Temple Pilots. And we'll see. We'll see. I mean, there's bands I want so bad to get in, and they haven't gone in. Judas Priest didn't get anything. I think we're waiting for Iron Maiden, actually. Why is Iron Maiden not even in? If they're in, great, but they're not. Why are they not? Are we gonna get another, 30 years where we finally get Kiss to get in? Rock and Roll Hall of Shame. That's what it is, my friends. That's what it is. That's that. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Send your thoughts and prayers down below in the comment section to Jake. And, hopefully he's getting better. That's the good thing. He's going to make a full recovery. Might take a little while to get back on tour, to pick up the guitar again. And we'll see what happens with that. So I'm out of here. Thanks a lot, rockers. And I'll see you guys next time. Until next time, rock on and rock hard. Like Lemmy says, with your cool cute. And if you're not down with that, well, that's too goddamn bad. Because me and the entire metal community, well, we got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. That's it. Get well, Jake. We love you. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe, be well, and I'll see you again next time. Rock on. Peace.